Welcome back, brave souls, to Sinister Snapshots, where nightmares come to life and darkness lurks. A young girl's desire to contact her dead father unleashes a string of terror in a formerly quiet home. Join us once again on a journey through the Warrens' home as we find out if a child's gift will be enough to save a few teenagers from the attack of evil from beyond. Kindly leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our dark adventures. In the year 1971, a tale of the supernatural unfolded in the quiet suburbs centered around the Warrens, renowned demonologists, and a seemingly harmless yet evil entity known as the Annabelle doll. The story begins with two nurses, Debbie and Camilla, whose lives had become entangled with the possessed doll. The doll had become violent and tormented the nurses with disturbing occurrences in their apartment. Desperate and terrified, they reached out to renowned demonologists Ed and Lorraine. Familiar with the sinister forces, the couple took immediate action. Determined to keep Annabelle from wreaking more havoc, they brought the possessed doll to the locked artifacts room in their home. During their journey back to their home, it conjured up spirits that viciously attacked Ed and tried to kill him. Miraculously, he survived the ordeal, and upon their return, Annabelle was placed in a sanctified glass case. For further protection, they enlisted the aid of Father Gordon, who blessed the enclosure to confine the evil that dwelled within, ensuring the world would not be plagued by its malevolence. Fast forward just 1 year later to 1972, the Warrens are called away to investigate another supernatural phenomenon, and they entrust the responsibility of overseeing their home and their daughter, Judy, the capable hands of Mary Ellen. Judy is picked on at school because of her parents' job, and her classmates refuse to attend her birthday party. Judy finds herself inexplicably followed by the spirit of a priest. Meanwhile, Mary Ellen is engrossed in the preparations for Judy's upcoming birthday, planning to bake a cake for the occasion after shopping and having a chat with her crush, Bob Palmieri. Mary Ellen's curious and grieving friend Daniela shows up at the Warrens' home unannounced. She hands Judy a pair of roller skates as a birthday present and convinces her to play outside. Driven by her father's passing and her yearning for a connection beyond the veil of mortality, Daniela tries to get into the artifacts room but finds it's locked. Undeterred, she goes to the Warrens' home office where she finds the key. Inside the artifacts room, Daniela begins to explore and touch different artifacts. She sees one artifact known as the Mourner's Bracelet, a conduit to the beyond. Fueled by longing and desperation and ultimately trying to contact her late father, she reaches out. After hearing a knock which makes her believe that her father is trying to communicate with her, she is inadvertently led to unlock Annabelle's glass case. She hears the smoke alarm going off in the kitchen, alerting her that the cake was burning, and she runs up to check. In her rush, she leaves Annabelle's case unlocked. After she leaves, Annabelle falls out of the case. That night, terror is unleashed. Mary Ellen, who is inside, hears the continuous ringing of the bell at the front door, along with continuous banging at the door, but there is no one there. As she walks away, she hears the spirit of B. Mullins outside. She asks for Annabelle, and Mary Ellen tells her that she has the wrong house. Annabelle begins to release other spirits. Spirits long confined rise from their slumber. The ferryman, the bride, a cursed samurai armor, a feely-mealy board game, and a hellhound. Later, while talking to Judy outside, Daniela sees an apparition of her father inside the house. She goes into the house to search for him, and Mary Ellen and Judy follow her confused. Hearing a creaking sound, Judy goes up to her room, where she is tormented by the bride. The spirit attacks her with a knife, but Judy holds up a cross and it disappears. Bob arrives at the house to ask Mary Ellen out on a date, and he is attacked by the hellhound. Seeking refuge, he ends up in a chicken coop. As Mary Ellen tucks Judy in bed, she explains that Daniela lost her father in a car accident, and Daniela blames herself because she was driving. Meanwhile, Daniela realizes that she has the key to the artifacts room, and she sneaks downstairs to return it, but she finds the door open. When she goes in, she sees that Annabelle is missing from her case, and she gets locked in the room. A monkey toy torments her alongside an ancient television that can predict the future. Mary Ellen is attacked and dragged by the ferryman, while Judy is confronted by Annabelle in her bedroom. Judy and Mary Ellen watch as a chilling message appears on the television screen. A future Daniela, bloodied and screaming, appears on the screen after answering a cursed telephone. Then they rush down to the artifacts room and manage to stop the real Daniela, who is reaching for the cursed telephone from answering it, thus saving Daniela from a horrible fate. The girls eventually escape from the room after Annabelle terrorizes them. Judy explains to the other girls that they have to lock Annabelle in her glass case to make the other spirits rest. While attempting to get the doll back, the bride attacks Daniela and possesses her. The spirit of the priest, which Judy had been seeing, turns out to be her guardian and shows them the way, and eventually, Judy and Mary Ellen find the doll. The possessed Daniela appears and starts attacking Mary Ellen. As Mary Ellen fights a losing battle, Judy plays a recording of her father's original exorcism of the bride, forcing the spirit out of Daniela, and she assists Judy and Mary Ellen in returning the doll to its case. Judy is attacked by demonic hands from the Feely Mealy board game, but she manages to get out of its grasp. When Judy goes to put Annabelle in her case, the horned demon attacks her and tries to take her soul, but she grabs a cross just in time and repels the demon. Once the glass case is locked, the disturbance stops and the other spirits return to their slumber. The group, battered yet victorious, found solace in their unity, with Bob reuniting with them after surviving the Hellhound's onslaught. The next morning, Ed and Lorraine return to their home and the trio tells them about their trials and triumphs. Daniela apologizes to Lorraine, but Lorraine understands that her ill-advised actions were just a result of her wanting to contact her late father. Lorraine then tells Daniela about a message she received from her father, telling her that he misses her and that she should stop blaming herself for the accident. Lorraine returns the picture of her father that Daniela had inserted in the bracelet earlier. The two then reunite with the others to join Judy's birthday party celebration, along with Judy's classmates, who had surprisingly shown up. Amid laughter and companionship, the priestly spirit, once a harbinger of dread, stood guard as a silent sentinel, a symbol of protection and hope. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button so you don't get left behind when we embark on our next frightful tale.